Oke, selamat siang Bapak Ibu. Kita akan mulai acaranya ya Bapak Ibu. Mohon terlambat karena kita ada record. Nanti rekamannya mungkin bisa kita share. After ini buat faculty member yang hadir hari ini. So before we start this one, I would like to introduce our guest speaker for today is Professor Tang or we call Professor Siew from Curtin University, Malaysia, or Curtin, Malaysia. She's the Dean of Teaching and Learning. Professor Tang is passionate in developing young people, and currently she is a Professor and Dean of Learning and Teaching at Curtin University, Malaysia, that I mentioned before. Prior to that, she was the founding Dean of Learning and Teaching at Taylor's University before in Curtin, Malaysia, and where she spent 18 service years at Taylor's University. And then she began her academic career in higher education since 1993 as a mathematics lecturer. In the 20 years since, Professor Tang has taught pre-university, undergraduate, and postgraduate courses in the field of mathematics, business, management, and education. She has also held a number of key positions in Taylor's, including Head of Teaching and Educational Development, Head of Teaching and Learning Special Projects, Program Director for several academic programs. So she is an expert advisor to academic projects at national and international levels, and was invited to speak at international conferences as a keynote and publish research paper in reputable academic journals. So I would like to give my microphone to Professor Tang. Please welcome Professor Tang.
Thank you so much, Dr. Johannes, and thank you for inviting me. Right? And how are you today? Good? Okay, I hope you won't fall asleep. Okay? Now, today we're going to talk a little bit. Now, it's not me talking, but I think a lot of you will be doing the talking. So you may find very uncomfortable in my workshop, because you are going to do more talking than me, alright? And that's why you see, when you came in, you thought you're going to sit in that seminar style, which is not, alright? So this is a workshop, so we were going to run it as a workshop style. In fact, so where's the paper, where is the board, and so on? Where's the marker? We don't need that. We just need your smartphone. Everyone has a smartphone? Yes, okay, very good. So that is how we are going to interact for the next couple of hours. Okay? So no pen, no paper. Really, I am a fan of paperless. I just told Dr. Johannes that when people come and audit my department, so what they do is that I'll bring them to a meeting room. And in my meeting room is me, one of my staff, and a laptop. So they ask me, where are the files? We're supposed to see all your files, right? When they come and audit, right? No files. I said, what you want, you tell me. We're going to get it from the computer. Alright? And so with that belief, and also with the belief of how our learners, our students learn nowadays, you see them carry any big bag or not? No, right? And sometimes they just come without any bag. You're also surprised. And sometimes you get very angry. But no need to be angry, because they are like that. Yeah? So we have to accept them. Yeah? So I will share more with you later on. So my topic today is really, I have to correct, it's not my topic. It's our topic today, is teaching excellence, the way forward. Alright? So we will have a bit of discussion, and I hope you will take away some of the things that we discussed these few hours. So don't expect come here, sit there, relax under the aircon, get a cert, and bye-bye. Right? No, I hope you make use of these few hours. Let's have a very engaging and have a very productive kind of discussion. Especially your dean is here. I like to do workshop when the dean is here, because he or she, alright, if other workshop, is that this person can help and to know what are the things that are happening, yeah, and can support you later on. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit also on disruptive innovation and digital shift, right? And I'm going to share with you what we do in Curtin University. Okay? You can call me Tang if it's Chinese name, you know there's a long name to remember. You can call me Tang or you can call me Siew, alright? Now, before I talk more, because a lot of the examples that I'm going to share with you is from my current institution. Though I have taught in 18 years with Taylor's University, I left Taylor's and I joined Curtin last year. And a lot of the examples that I'm going to give you would be from Curtin University, but a lot of the experience that I'm going to share with you will be from Taylor's as well. Now, this is Curtin University, and we have just celebrated 50-year anniversary last year. Yeah, so Curtin University is actually 50-year-old. Okay, and I think you all are how many year old for Binus? 37. Very good. At least we know somebody knows the history here. You know, sometimes we wonder. You know, we have been working here for so long and we lost count. Okay. Now, it's good to know that. And in 2011, we renamed, or we kind of got the university status. Yeah, so it becomes, or we rename it to become, the university status is 1987. Yeah, but 2011, we renamed it to the new name called Curtin University. All right, and Curtin is named after the 14th Prime Minister of Australia. Okay, yeah, and we have these few areas of studies, all right, in Curtin. So if you like to do collaboration with us, look up. Yeah, I think we do have all the faculties being here in Binus, right? And we are the largest university in Western Australia, all right, with over 56,000 students. So why do I need to give you this a little bit of background so that you will appreciate the development, the example that I'm going to give you later on, all right? So you can compare between Binus and also Curtin, all right? And we have students from around 130 countries. We started as a university for mineral and mining. You know, Perth, Australia, they are very famous for this. And we are ranked number 2 in the world for mineral and mining. And we are ranked 5-star overall, yeah, excellence in the QS stars rating. And we are ranked the top 1% of the university worldwide. All right. Now we have 3 campuses in Australia itself, in Perth, Margaret River, and also Coolgardie. And the main campus is in Perth, right? But we also have offshore campus and partners in Dubai, Singapore, and Malaysia, Sarawak. That's where I work. And how many of you have been to Miri, Sarawak?
Not here.
Don't no. So I can bullshit you, right? No, actually we have a very nice campus in Miri. If you have a chance to go to Sarawak, please just write me an email or text me and please come and visit us at Sarawak. And Malaysia is actually the largest international campus. So though we have so many campuses, but Malaysia is actually the largest. And in Malaysia itself, we have a lot of offshore campus. I'm sure you heard about Monash, you heard about Nottingham and so on. But Curtin is the first offshore campus in Malaysia, all right? And this is our beautiful campus of Malaysia campus, all right? This one, yeah? And these are some of the photos that we can get from the website. Some are actually photographed by me, all right? So I actually like to take photographs as well. And we are located in Miri, all right? And the first offshore campus I have mentioned. We offer from foundation, undergrad, masters, and PhD programs as well. And currently we have 3 faculty in the Malaysia campus. We have the business, all right, which is a double ACSB accredited, and humanities, science, and engineering. So our computing school is part under the engineering faculty. This is our mission and vision. Alright, and so that I tell you so that you appreciate why we are doing all this initiative. What happened to the picture, yeah? It doesn't look like that. Okay, anyway, to be recognized as a global leader, yeah? In research, education, and engagement. So there are three things that we like to focus on, right? Research, education, and engagement with the community, right? And our mission, that is our vision. Why? Why do we exist, right? Is to transform life through education and research. So you can see that we place a lot of importance in education as well as research. Okay, whatever we do, you must touch the life of other people. Okay, and today, right, in just a short couple of hours, we are going to talk about this, okay? And in between, I also would like to share with you how we engage with the Generation Z and so on, okay? Which is the initial topic, all right? But I thought maybe we should look at the broader perspective. So, what is teaching excellence in higher education? And how do we do it? When we do it? And what is it? The first thing is, what is teaching excellence to you? Do you know? And who are we referring to and who benefit from it? And why must we go for teaching excellence? Now, the learning outcome, yeah, of this workshop, yeah, would be these three things. We try to achieve three things from this few hours of workshop. First, we want to acquire knowledge, to advance teaching for learning excellence, and we want to articulate about the importance of student-centered learning, and then we kind of construct, yeah, a few things that we want to do immediately, right after this workshop, towards teaching excellence. Okay. So are you all ready for the workshop? I've been talking 5 minutes already. That is very long, you know, and because I treat you like the learners as well. All right, the focus span will not be that long one. You shouldn't be talking 1 hour without even engaging with your learners. So I will treat you as my learners today. Okay? So there will be time that I need to engage with you. There will be time you need to engage with the people or the person sitting next to you. Okay? So first of all, you can take out your smartphone right now. No need to hide anymore. Yeah, you want to see WhatsApp, you want to see Facebook. Now you can take out. Alright? Let's take out our smartphone. And I want you to go to kahoot.it. Can everybody go to the browser, any browser that you use? kahoot.it. No, don't follow this. Don't follow create. Just put find kahoot.it. Yeah. And what did you get? Can you just sign in or just create a nickname? Is it? Huh? A pin. Okay, wait, hang on, a pin. Okay, hang on. There's a pin. Play then. Yeah. Yes. On the sound also. So that we don't feel sleepy. I use Kahoot because there's some sound effect. So that you get us so excited. Okay, classic. Can you click on classic? Yeah, you click already. Okay, hang on. So the pin is 805-7962. Come on. 805-7962. And key in your nickname. If you want your boss to know your name, just key in your full name. If not, just a nickname will do. Okay, we have 2 players, 7 players. Okay. Alright, so we have so many. So how many of us here in the room? We would expect that number. Okay, 29 players already. Where's the sound? Let me wake up a bit, right? 39? Any more? before we even start. So which generation are you? Wait, hang on. Please look at the image, right? If you are born between 45 to 60, you are baby boomers. If you are 61 to 80, you are X. If you are 81 to 95, you are Y. And if you're born after 1995, you are Z. And time is over. Can I? One more time or what? Can see or not? Oh, cannot see means you are X. Just like X. Cannot see means X already. Okay? The Z one will come here and look at it. Or no? I think it's there, right? Is it there?
No.
No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, don't see anybody running here, right? So it's either X or Y lah. Oh, baby boomers never mind. So, it's okay, just cannot see. Cannot see means can be baby boomers or X. If myself, I will run here because I cannot see. So you know lah. Okay. Anyway, so in this room, alright, we have 6 baby boomers. Alright? Yeah? And are you sure or not? 6? Oh, look so young. Or press wrongly. Press wrongly. You also can be baby boomers. Okay. And then we have 12 of you who are actually Generation X. You said you are Generation X, huh? Okay? And we have 14 who are majority who are Generation Y. Okay? And we do have 4 who are actually Generation Z. Wow, that means you are under 23, you know? Are you under 23? I thought I heard from Dr. Johannes, the youngest is 27 or something like that. Who claim, Who claim is so young, But Z is after 1995, which is 23 years old. I know well, you know why? My daughter is 1995 so don't blame me. Even I forgot all my calculation, but I know she is 23 this year. So somebody must have reported very young. It's okay, it's okay. It's okay, alright? So if you feel that you are Generation Z, please behave like Generation Z, okay? We have 4 of you here. Okay, so roughly we know that we have a lot of Generation X and Y. Okay? Yeah? Next question. So how long have you been teaching in total? In total, that means Binus plus other university. Come on. 2 years or less? 3 to 5? 6 to 15? More than 50 years. Come on. Time's up. So, wow, we have quite a number from 6 to 15 years. Okay? And we do have 2 people who are actually 2 and the new joiners. Maybe very early career, I would say. Very early, yeah, career. And then 10 is actually between 3 to 5. And we do have 18 of you who actually work more than 15 years. Yeah? So yeah, okay. It's quite a good blend here because we do have people serving or who have taught very long. You see, you have the orange and the green color. Yeah, so you all are very experienced lecturers. Okay, next. How long have you been teaching in Binus University only? This university. Gosh, quick, come on. Yes, only. Okay, let's see. Do we have the same trend? Okay. Okay. So we do have, yeah, looks like almost the same trend. Almost the same trend. So I guess probably most of you have spent your teaching career in Binus University. Okay? Sometimes it can be different. Yeah, can be different. That means even though you may have taught a long time, but you can be very new to Binus. But looks like this one, no. Same trend. So very good. Next question. How do you usually want your student to communicate with you outside the classroom, after class? You want them to text you, email you, call you. Don't communicate with me after class. Okay? Come on. Which one? Don't tell me it's green. Oh, green. Oh, Dr. Johannes. Okay, text me. Okay, the texting is the preferred choice. It's the preferred communication. Looks like it's okay. There's no wrong or right answer. Come on. It's just to let me understand you so that when we do the engagement later on, I know which one you prefer, right? You prefer your students to text you after class, all right? Some will say, please email me, yeah? Some will say, hey, call me. Looks like not many people want to call, yeah? Okay, fine. I think it's okay. And I'm surprised. There are 5 people saying, no. After class, don't contact me at all. What? We still have one? Okay. Maybe they want to joke lah. But yeah. But do you know this is also very closely related to the generation you are in? You know that? So the one that call me, okay, text me is which generation? XY, yeah, the XY text me lah, huh? Okay, they are in between, alright? Email me, X I think, more of an X. Email me, you know, every time email me. Okay, and call me. Call me is who? Which generation? Huh? Baby boomer. Baby boomer will say, come to my office. I didn't put that because I don't think not many people want to say come to my office, right? Yeah. In fact, they like to say write to me, right? Or see me personally. Those are the baby boomers, really. Yeah. But the email, call me, it's white. Sometimes it's white. Yeah. And I don't know what is green, but there are 5 people. I thought we should be able to encourage our students to communicate with us even after class, but may not be calling lah, but you can say, you can text me, alright? Yeah? So looks like text is also the preferred option. Okay, is that all? No more? Got one more. Percentage of e-learning I use in my course. If you are teaching, how many percent do you think that you use e-learning? 10% or less? 11 to 30? 21 to half? More than half my course is actually e-learning. Come on. Okay. 49 managed. Wow. Is that correct? 6% say, well, 10 and less. 11 to 30%, 12 people say, yeah. So 12% here is like a blended learning, yeah. The blue color represent blended learning, and 17, yes, more of the higher end of the blended learning, and 15 says that more than 50% of your course is actually on e-learning. That means they do online learning with the students. Okay, let's go back to the slide. Okay, you can relax. Put away your smartphone for the time being. See, when I ask put away, they don't want to put away. Okay, anyway, let's continue. Okay, that is why you are seated in a group. So I want maybe, because 5, very, very difficult, huh? Okay, maybe the first row, stand up, put your chair, face the second row. Can you just turn your chair? Yeah, then you have a group, right? This group say, the second group you just relax, no need to turn. The first group please turn. Same as the third group, turn to face the fourth row. Okay, can or not? And then the 4th row, alamak, here one anyway, this 2 group, can I invite these people to face this group? Charlie, okay. Okay, we are going to number the group lah, if not then leave number 2 malu saja. Number 1, the boss group, okay? Number 2, the boss group. This one number 2. We must acknowledge the boss one every time the boss in my workshop. I will do a lot of work. Okay, this is number 2. And we have number 3 here. Number 3. And this is number 4. Oh, this is so close. Number 5. And number 6. Yes, sir. Which is 6.5. Okay, 6.5. 6. Okay. Please come into the group. Because if you sit out of the group, you will tend to be really out of the group. Okay? You will not participate. You must make sure you are in the group. Okay? This is how you should engage with your students if you want to do this in the class. Okay? Make sure. And every participant, every member in the group, make sure your member got a chance to speak. Yeah? Don't like you speak all and then poor thing your friend never speak. Alright? You all must make sure it is collaborative. This is also one way I want to see whether you are doing it the right way or not. Alright? You say you got 50% online, all the collaborative, all these things. So I want to see whether you practice that or not. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 groups all together. Now I have a few questions for you. You can, as a group, reflect on this 5 simple questions. Very simple only. 5 simple, no difficult words there. Everybody should understand the English. Alright? If you not so clear, you let me know. As a group, think about those questions. Alright? And write down your responses, chat with other participants. So what I want you to do is that one person, please elect one person to be the person who's going to write the answer. And how are you going to write? I will show you. Alright? Wait first. So these are the 5 questions. 1, what is teaching excellence to you as a group? As a group. We want to see if got difference or not different group. In fact, we want to see the whole faculty think differently or think the same. Okay? So what is teaching excellence to you? Alright? Second, who will benefit from the teaching excellence? Alright? And why is it so important? Why is it Binus want to go for teaching excellence? Why do you want to go for teaching excellence as a lecturer? When do we practice? When? Do we want to wait until the university say, yeah, let's go for teaching excellence, we go? Or you think that we should be teaching excellence right now? How can teaching excellence be measured? You say that you teach excellently. You say that you actually adopt teaching excellence. But how do we measure that? Who's going to tell you you're really excellent, or you yourself going to say, claim that you are, teaching, you are teaching excellently. Okay, so what I'm going. So please, can you decide who is going to type out all the answer? Hey, choose somebody who can type faster one. Boomers maybe cannot. Maybe boomers don't volunteer. Susah nanti. See also the phone also please go out. No laptop, just phone only. So baby boomers don't volunteer. Please don't volunteer. Okay? Ada volunteer? Siapa nak type? Okay, group 1. Group 1 ada volunteer? Ini iPad ni lah. Okay. Very obvious. This group 2. Let's go to Eddie. Okay, very good. Number 3, group 3 ada volunteer untuk type. Okay, very good. Number 4, very good. Number 5, being volunteered. You are being volunteered. Everybody volunteered. See, this is how you are like students, right? Some group volunteer, some group being volunteered. Okay, this group. Gosh, like that. This group is better. So who is the volunteer? Still haven't decided yet. But he's going off, He's going off. So after he write halfway, he will take all the answers. He's going off because his student is defending a thesis or something like that. Anyone else want to volunteer? Start this group. So long also belum decide. Yeah, we are all waiting, Siapa nak?
Let's vote. Let's vote.
Are we going to wait for them or what?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Any volunteer? Come on. Maybe you be volunteer. Name somewhere. Okay, have you decided?
Yeah, Mr. Sojadi.
Huh? Right? Oh, you're okay? Okay, you're okay? Okay, thank you so much. Alright, at least at last we have a volunteer. Being volunteered, alright? A volunteer that will volunteer. Okay? Anyway, look at those who volunteered to become the person who typed the response. Actually, you got the easiest job. Yeah, even though you've been pointed by everybody to you, but you got the easiest job because you're going to capture all the, but your easiest job means also important lah. Just you type wrongly also, all will be flashed out wrongly also, huh? Okay, just the one that who is holding the handphone or iPad, go to padlet.com, Padlet. Can or not? Padlet.com, and can you see? Okay, this is the link. If you don't like the link too long, can you scan the QR code? This is how you should do lah. You're not belajar. It's okay. If you're not sure how to do it, right? You have friends next to you. They have this QR scanner. They don't even have to type. You see the Generation Z now, no need to type one. Just put the phone like that, then the link will go into your phone. Boleh tak?
Just directly.
Those who don't have the QR scanner, you type that one, TANGSF, / the NFI, KS, all this. That one is auto-generated, sorry. It's not me, but auto-generated. QR code lah ni, best. I like the student do like that. Yeah, you see? Okay. Can or not? Cannot go nearer. Yes, go nearer. You go nearer, then you can scan. Boleh tak? Boleh. Cannot scan from your place, go nearer. Okay. The phone also maybe baby boomer punya phone. Go nearer. Okay, I really appreciate because people want to learn and people, we need to give time for people to learn. Okay? Done? All your volunteers? Got or not? Okay, very good. So what did you see? What did you see after you scan? Oh, you see the grass, right? You see some grass there? Ada tak rumput-rumput? Yeah, okay. Yeah, can see the grass. And you can see all the 5 questions, right? Okay? So, under the first question is the blue box, yeah? What is teaching excellence? Can you bring your mouse or your cursor close to the first box? Can you bring it there? Yeah. Can you type group 1 and then all your answer? Group 2, type all your answer. You must put the group 1, group 2 first now, so that we know this answer belongs to you. Okay? I will give you maybe about 20 minutes. 20 minutes, yeah? Hello? 20 minutes. Just you all get so excited. So now it's 2:25. I will give you until 2:45. 2:45, you answer all your 5 questions, all type out nicely. Okay? But before that, please discuss. The discussion is more important. Okay, start discussing. Boleh? Tak muncul? So question 1, number 2 is for question 2, yeah? Answer to question 2. So you have group 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? But I put the question there for you to see. Oh, very good. Start typing already. Come on. But I must hear discussion. It's not just typing, huh? Discussion, come on.
6 ya?
Okay, the template is okay. Group 4 got all the bullet point there already, but where's the answer? So, okay, let me get you through lah. Number 1, what is teaching excellence? Come on, group 1. Discuss teaching excellence to you. What does that mean to you? Punctual, is it? Somebody says punctual. Come to class punctual. That is teaching excellence.
Kan boleh banyak. True nggak nih? Titik kalau true. Sekian dari versi terbaik. Bagi-bagi ya tadi pertanyaan pertama.
Siapa yang mendapatkan manfaat dari
Mendeliver materialnya itu
Kuat-kuat aja.
ini kan ini buat sih. Karena menurut saya itu tidak hanya sesuai kita tuh harus lebih modern. Supaya apa? Kalau teaching biasa-biasa aja.
Udah kali ya?
Provide example.
Excellent lah. Okay, anyway. Binus asik, what's the meaning? What's the meaning of asik?
Yang bilang kamu
Cool. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, okay, that's nice. Oh, then they quickly change to Binus happy already. Okay. Yeah, actually, being a happy lecturer is important. You know why? If you are not happy, you go into the class, you look so grumpy, you think your students will be happy. No, right? So you make sure when you go to class, you are in happy mode. So that, you know, your students will learn happily from you. Okay, so we learn. Wow, number 6 now changed to what? True lecturers already. Tadi what? Senior dah. Okay, you see they change, keep changing. So, okay, time is up. No more changing. Okay, no more changing. So you see, you got some time to change some more. What happened? Oh yeah. Okay. You should do a group selfie and upload it right now. Okay, do it right now like that. Okay, do a group selfie, upload into Padlet as one of your exercise. Okay, you see? You must say how they look. Wow, yes. Group 1, did you put group 1? Yeah, please. Oh yeah, okay, good. Come on. Group 2, where? This is also one way of taking attendance. Taking attendance, you don't need people to sit there with you. Okay, he just wanted to tell us he's hungry. It's alright. I allow eating in my class, I allow drinking, but my rule is please make sure all the rubbish. Yeah, don't leave the rubbish lah. You want to eat is okay. I know you are hungry, but please make sure you take the rubbish together with you. Okay? Do we have all the groups? Where is group 4? Group 4? No, they're not shy. They're too busy doing things like, hello, I'm from group 4. We know you're group 4 already. Come on. No, tak sama. Erase the photo, group 4, come on. 3, 4, hello? Taken or not? Confused, use laptop because they all have to download all. Never mind, give them some time. So you see, learners will have different pace. So you have to acknowledge, but you try to motivate them as well to complete the task. Don't leave them behind. Make sure they also need to complete. Have you? Yes, done. Very good. Right? Have you got all the 6 groups? What happened? Oh, okay. Group 4? There's a group 4 on the top. Eh? Oh, there. They just want to be special. It's okay. They want more space. That's all. Okay? So we will know. You know, some groups, they still do it, but they do it differently. That's all. They do it differently. They still have the picture there, you know, and yeah. Okay? So you have to accept those learners. Okay? Now, let's try to look at the exercises. Okay? Group 1. Okay? Now, why is this, I use this Padlet? Because I need to manage so many people, alright? And I need you to share. The most important thing, if you share within your group, you also sharing between group. Because some people, I notice, finish already, right? They see the answer of the other group first. We didn't include this, please include. It's like that. So, not you ah?
Yeah.
Not you. Okay, not you. Okay. So we saw that happening. You think I sit there what? And drink my coffee? No. Actually, I'm observing who is learning from other group. I didn't say copy, yeah? I said learning. Okay? You should do that. You shouldn't say, hey, please cover everything. You know, you just look at your group. That's not learning. Learning means you learn among this group. In fact, the boss was standing and commanding, okay, key in this. And he got most of it correct. I must say, credit go to the boss, okay? Almost correct. And I see other group also see it, other people's answer, because at first don't understand what is the question now. What is she asking? Number 4, when start? What? Number 4 is what? I remember people get stuck. What's the question number 4, please? Go down. When something, right? So don't understand, because sometimes we as lecturers, right, the answer too short also we scared. Actually it's now lah, why wait, right? I like the Coca-Cola, somebody put Coca-Cola there. Anytime, anywhere. Yeah? It's actually a very short answer to number 4. But I think people got scared. Hey, why this one? So go and see other people write what? Then go and write. Yeah? So we are also learning from other people. Which I like the Padlet, because we have no time. to go and see, okay, you present, huh? Okay, what way? Of course. Okay, group 1, discuss, present. Group 2, present. Wow, that one will take 3 hours. Right? This one probably you can do it in a very short time, 25 minutes. Okay? And you can got to keep this, don't worry. You log on to the same number again, tomorrow, you still be there. Okay? So you can see again. Okay? Can we have 2 persons to reflect a little bit, say something about this technique? Not the question answer. The technique that we use for this. How do you think this method works for you? Okay, we have a very senior, colleague. We hear from him first lah. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you for your teaching for us. This is a very good method to us to take excellent teaching method.
Thank you so much. Can we give a big clap to him? It's not easy, I have to tell you, not easy to get acknowledgement from senior colleague like that. They will tell you, this is not all bullshit, why you use technology, not working. But today is a very positive feedback from him, and I really appreciate the learning spirit. Okay, can we have another person from here? I won't ask the boss group, but in here. Second boss group. What do you think about the technique that we use for this engagement?
Okay, thank you, Prof. I think this technique is very creative. Yeah, I just thinking when we will implement in classroom and we can engage the student to pay attention, because it's very difficult to make students pay attention, and I think it's a good idea.
Thank you so much. Okay, and I really hope, thank you so much. And I really hope that while you are attending this workshop, you are learning the technique as well, which you can implement in your class. Next week, everybody use Padlet. The students say, why the lecturer no Padlet? I remember I conducted a workshop Kahoot. Then every student said, why this week all lecturers use Kahoot? Yeah, but it's good. When I hear that, I'm so happy, because you need to implement or practice it right away. If not, you forget one. It's okay. If it doesn't work for your class, it's okay. Don't worry. This is trial. Yeah? Okay, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Yeah? Yeah, it will be noisy a bit, but you have to manage it. Okay? So I will keep this and we will come back. Anybody want to say anything about the response? Have you all read through the response? I have, but we can come back to this page. Okay? Let's go to the PowerPoint. Okay? And I will go back to this answers. Alright? Now, the next. Okay. Yeah, you can turn back. After your neck will be very stiff. And don't blame me after this workshop. She never asked us to turn back the chair. No need you feel comfortable, you want to turn here, or you want to look at the window, it's up to you. No need to look at me. You must acknowledge, right? Students don't look at you all the time. It's okay. Yeah? Okay, what is no, we are not doing this. Okay, so what is teaching excellence now? A lot of you have given us me the response, and it is around this few bullet points which I have to check. Okay, excellence in teaching also related to, right? Excellence in classroom communication, right? So as an excellent teacher, you must be able to communicate well, okay? And you must make continuous effort, not one time, not one lesson, all right? But all the time, continuous. It's okay, sometimes you fail, but you never give up. You continuously make your effort to engage and promote student participation, all right? But you cannot say engage, but you never show that you are passionate about your students' learning. Okay? You must want them to learn. You must want your students to have fun. When people have fun, they will learn. Do you agree? Like when you have fun, you will want to enjoy and you want to learn more, right? Like when you go to a movie, you enjoy the movie, you remember a lot of things from the movie. When you don't enjoy, nothing. Yeah? Okay, like your first date, right? All of you remember your first date, right? If you enjoy your first date. But sometimes the other extreme also we will remember for life, right? Anyway, so improving educational outcome, that is also very important. I see a lot of response in terms of wanting the students to be a better person, all right? So that is also teaching excellence, all right? Transforming teaching. Why are we talking about teaching excellence only? What about learning? Actually, teaching excellence, you actually transform into, and you inspire learning. And that is called teaching excellence. Does that mean I go in, I teach all my syllabus, I finish, my students all got A? Is that teaching excellence? No, that's not teaching excellence. Teaching excellence is beyond that. Yeah, not just the passing, not just the A's. All right, you inspire them to always hungry for knowledge. They got a lot of questions for you. Yeah, so when the students have questions for you, you can smile to yourself. Yeah, the students actually are so excited about learning. So never say shut up. Okay, this is out of syllabus. Don't ask. The one you are stopping their eagerness. Very sad. That kind of remark don't. Yeah, even if you want to say you please say don't say. Okay, right? So we learn in our workshop that we should not stop our students' eagerness to learn, because if they are like that, means you are successful. Yeah, towards excellence in teaching, and of course you lead to student success. Don't claim that I am an excellent teacher. No, I teach this, I do this, and I do whatever. But half my class fail. If half my class fail also, I'm not actually an excellent teacher. Okay, it's not just teaching, but it must lead to student success. Okay, and how do we transform teaching to inspire learning? Really, yeah. Teaching excellently means you must also make sure the students want to learn. They want to learn. Yeah, they come to your class. So have you ever got this remark? How come they go to your class, they never come to my class? Yeah, sometimes students they choose classes to go. Yeah, and sometimes you wonder why is it that they don't want to come to your class, or the other way around. They always come to your class but don't go to other lecturers' class. Yeah, because they know, yeah, what you teach in the class will inspire them more, will motivate them more. Right? Now, learning should be also made accessible for a wide, diverse range of students, and whatever they learn must make sure that it is relevant to them. If it's just general thing, then they are not interested. They can read from anything, they can read from the textbook, they can read from the internet, so they will not be interested. So whatever you do, you make sure that whatever you discuss must be of interest to the student, because it is their life, right? And the world of work, that means related back to the work, right? The industry, because this is what the students want to learn. Okay, so these two things is important. So always share your personal experience, as well as if you have industry experience or exposure, that would be very good. Now this is from HEA. HEA is Higher Education Academy. All right, and it's from UK, and they found out that excellence learning, they actually did 26 case studies, all right? And they found out that there are teams that relate to learning excellence. What do you mean by learning excellence? It involves innovative or ways to assess learning, assessment. Yeah, it's not just exam. Can I maybe ask the floor, what type of assessment do you give to your students? I know final exam, so don't say. I give you final exam. What else? Quiz? Quiz? Project? Assignment? Presentation? Case study? Discussion? Kahoot? Okay. Quiz? Okay, quiz. What else? Anything else? Role play? Yeah. Presentation? Alright? So those are some of the assessment, yeah, that you must vary. Do you know that there are courses that have assessment like quiz 1, quiz 2, midterm, and final exam? How many of you got this kind of assessment? Quiz 1, quiz 2, midterm, and final exam. So don't have this kind of assessment because it's all individual, right? And it's all tests, sit-down tests, yeah? That means actually you don't assess any other things, but just knowledge only, okay? You should vary, yeah? Like presentation, case study, you know, group and individual, you should vary, okay? Why do you think that we need to vary our assessment? Why? Why not just give tests only? Easy ma, just mark, and then, you know? Why must we give different assessment? Why must we give case study? Why must we give presentation? Why must we give a final exam? Because Dr. Johannes says so. Is that correct? Is that correct? Or why do we need to have different? Because increase the skill? Why? Because the topic is different, so the assessment need to be different. Yes, yeah, partially correct. Topic different, so different assessment, different way to assess. Because we also have different learners, different type of learners. So every time you give test only, that fellow is weak in test, then you will fail everything. But actually that fellow is quite good in other things, which you did not have the opportunity to assess. Okay? Maybe that fellow is good in document, presentations for full marks. Right? But when sit-down tests are sure fail. No? But just because he failed the final exam, does it mean that he is a lousy student? No, right? Like you and me. If we are no good in talking, doesn't mean we are lousy teachers also, right? Yeah? So we can be good in other things. But you must be fair in terms of the way you assess. Yeah? So as long as you know, learners are different type, you will vary. So think about it if the subject that you are teaching has only tests and final exam. Yeah? You should try other assessment. Yeah? And ensuring graduates are employable. Definitely this is the #1 thing that we want to achieve. Alright, all our programs, we want to make sure that our graduates are employable. And we have international students and learning styles across the cultures. Alright, so and #4 is that recruiting new types of domestic students, your local student. So sometimes our program only cater for like the post-high school, but we also increasingly open up our programs to working people. All right, so it's different type of students and also different way of teaching, improving the student retention and attainment. Now, to get one student in, right? I know Binus is doing a lot of marketing initiative. Right? Even start from the high school. Like tomorrow, you have a group of high school students coming, correct or not? And quite a lot of you actually involved. Now, with those investment of time and money, all right? If one student come, and let's say you successfully enroll, that one student come into your university, and halfway through this person drop out, right? You actually need double the money and the time to recruit another student to replace this student. So retain or retention of student is important for university. Yeah, in Taylor's as well as in Curtin, we actually have a project to improve the student retention. All right. Yeah, and we actually quite successful in doing this. It's a big project. It involves a lot of people. And #6, learning excellence in learning also related to engagement with community and co-development of the curricula. That means you involve the students, right, in designing your curricula as well as they engage in the community. Now, this is what your initial topic of how to engage the Generation Z. Yeah. So from the beginning of this workshop, we already say that the way our children learn has changed. Do you agree with this? The way that the students learn now have changed from the way we learn. Okay. We have to be very careful because I noticed, right? We as the lecturer, we tend to teach the way our teacher taught us. Huh? Because we got no training, we remember, oh, this is my best teacher. Okay, she taught me like that, he taught me like that. We come to the class, straight away write all the notes on the board, and I will copy, we underline, we highlight, and that's it how we learn. Alright? So we thought that that was the best way, but it's not. Yeah? Please remember, the students have actually, or the children have changed. Now, I want to show you this picture. Okay? The way our children play, not just the way they learn, but the way they play also has changed. 10 years ago, you see, they play outside. Now, they're actually playing inside. You want them to get out of the house, also very difficult. Yeah? I'm sure those who have children, you can relate to this. Want them to come down to eat dinner also, very difficult. Right? Yeah? Or go out with you, right? Eat dinner also very difficult. Yeah? So this is happening really because of the advancement of technology. Okay? But it doesn't mean that that is no good, this is good. No. Alright? We need to balance really. So our role as educator has actually changed. You know, our role become very complex right now. Yeah? So next one, okay. This is a picture, a true picture that I took, right, in a market in Malaysia back then. That was end of last year, I think. Yeah. And I saw this little girl in a market, and her mom is actually a helper. I noticed that she is a helper in one of the food stall, and this little girl was left alone, right, just to entertain herself. And she is so quiet, sitting there enjoying herself. In fact, she's learning, she's watching some videos, I believe. Alright? She's learning on her own, and she's learning from the world. Even though she sits there quietly, but she's probably watching some YouTube or some movie, and she's learning from the world just by her own. Yeah, I'm very happy to snap all these photos like that and to show it to my workshop participant. Okay, simple picture like that will really help us to realize that, you know, even kids like that. Yeah, mother is busy with the stall, but then she can actually quietly sit there, entertain herself. She don't need a group of people to entertain her. Alright? She can just do it on her own. And my campus is in Miri. There's a small little town, you know, slightly further than Miri, a bit outskirt. Okay? And I believe you have something like that in Indonesia as well. Where the whole don't have Wi-Fi, yeah? The houses they're very difficult to get the connection. So what I realized is that one morning I went to this small little town, yeah? So we have to drive about an hour from the Miri city. And I saw these little kids lining up. So I'm just like curious, why are they lining up on a Sunday? So I just asked them, they said, no, we are lining up to go into the One Malaysia Internet Center. There is an internet center. I guess there is only like four computers there for the kids to use. It was on a Sunday, and you got to queue up. Take turns lah, I guess, like 4 computers, right? You go in, you use for a few minutes, and you have to come out. So they are lining up, and I purposely lined up so that, you know, this is a true picture. And these are all people from the remote areas, not even from the city. City, they have all the internet. But can you see that these kids, they also want to learn from the internet. They will find a way. They are willing to line up. Okay? And this is from Curtin. This is some photo, right? That just right before the exam week, that they actually do some studying. Can you see the way that they study? Yeah, they still have the tables, but can you see some gadgets are on all the time? So they are actually studying quite differently. Yeah. So and of course, this is from the overseas where they do all this virtual reality, augmented reality, right, in their learning. Yeah, we should. VR and AR is a big time right now. Okay. And Generation Z, most literature says that these are the kids that are born after or in 1995 and after. But there are some literature say that later, right? But I just take the most common one. So it's 1995 and after. Now there are many terms to describe this Generation Z. Yeah, they are called post-millennials. The Y are called millennials, right? And then they are also called the I generation and so on. Okay. Yeah, this is the photo that or the picture that I showed you earlier. Okay, and so that you can classify yourself. Yeah. So now you can see clearer, right? Just now a bit of music and then so excited, cannot see. But now you should be able to identify yourself clearly. Now, don't be shy which category you are from. We are born in that year, so we are that, so it's okay. Just accept it, accept. Whether you're BB, Z, X, Y, doesn't matter, alright? Just accept it, okay? Yeah. Today we want to concentrate on how do we engage with our Gen Z. Now, before that, right, we must know how they behave and accept them as well. We have accepted ourselves, which one, right? Okay, I am X, so no problem. So, you identify yourself. Now we want to understand the Z, yeah? And I'm sure a lot of people here with children with Z, you will be able to relate, yeah? Now, it is important to know the Z from the Y because we have been teaching the Y, alright? So the Z already in our university, or some of them have in fact graduated, like my daughter has actually graduated about 2 years ago, alright? Now, there's one quote that I have managed to look at, yeah? If a child can't learn the way we teach, if they don't, right? Maybe we should consider teaching them the way they learn, yeah? So please accept that again. If you don't want to accept, you still feel that, yeah, they should learn the way that I teach, you get into very frustrated, that's all. Nothing changed, right? Yeah? It's just that you yourself are very frustrated all the time. So to avoid that, why not just accept this? Yeah? I like to invite everyone to accept this. Yeah? Let's change the way we teach, alright? Let's make teaching or learning more fun for our students. Yeah? And you can see the difference, definitely. Once you do that, once your mindset is changed, you definitely can change how your students react, right, in your class. And students learn differently right now, yeah? Now, why do we need to make that shift, really, yeah? First of all, is to prepare for teaching, yeah? What we taught, how we taught a few years ago and probably now may need to change. If you don't want to change, yeah, that's your choice. We can't force. But I can tell you that you will be left behind. Try to catch up right now, yeah, when everybody is learning how to engage with the Gen Z, right? Most of the time, the educational objective, the learning outcome is still the same. But because with the technology, we have advantage over how we want to teach in class, okay? Now, it is also important, right, that we learn all this technique because we want to stay competitive. Binus University is one of the largest private, alright, and you want to stay at the top, yeah, and you want to be listed or be ranked high, yeah, in the international ranking, and that's where you will be compared with other universities. So to be competitive, we need to move towards that direction, and also because the way we teach will also means that the way we teach will affect the way we prepare our graduates to be future ready. What is future ready? Anybody know? When we say prepare our graduates to be future ready, do you know what is future ready? Huh? What is that? Can anyone want to share? Hey, hands up lah. If you want to say something. You walk from there to here, nobody want to put up a hand. Huh? Okay, you want to say something? You say something? Okay, future ready. What's your opinion?
So probably in our time, many of the jobs is not invented yet, so we need to prepare for the future employment.
So most of the job are not there yet. Okay, so we got to prepare. How do we prepare when the job not there yet? How do we know? We don't know. We don't know what. Then how? Probably we're going to lose our job very soon. We don't know how to prepare then. How? We don't even know what job will exist, right? Okay, I will show you some slides and quite scary. Okay, I also quite scared whether I can keep my job or not. Yeah, but whether you can keep your job is you to determine, really. Yeah. Let me see whether what is that. Okay, so let's come back to this first. This is also for us to stay relevant for the future. Now, I've taken this from the internet, but what I want to show you a little bit is the university. Let's see, I can have this, okay? Now, for X, those are in the group, in the room, if you are Generation X, you can relate. 1 out of 4 goes to the university with a degree. You just look at your sibling now, you got 4 siblings, okay, you are the 1 that go to the university. Okay, so 1 out of 4. But for Generation Z, it's 1 out of 2. Yeah, so if 2 persons stand here, 1 out of 2. Yeah, so you can see a lot of them will get degrees. But I have to tell you this. This Generation Z, they don't really get all degrees from the way that you got degrees. Some of them, they actually got their degrees through online. Yeah, some of them, they don't believe in attending physically. They do get degrees, but may not be the traditional way. Okay, and this is quite scary. The mobility. Yeah, they actually stayed in 15 homes throughout their whole life. How many homes you stay? Maybe 2 only now by now. Okay, by then you retire, probably also 2 only, right? Yeah, but they will be 15 homes already, they stay. Yeah, so they are quite mobile. In fact, 5 careers. How many careers already you have been? Also 2 only. Yeah, but they probably have 5 different careers. Yeah, 5 different careers, 17 jobs. Okay, that is quite scary. Yeah, that's how they change. Yeah, so you need to prepare because they're going to change all this. So what are the skills that they need? Yeah, and I want to show you this one as well. Yeah, in terms of leadership, yeah, the Generation Z have actually moved to this. Yeah, they don't bother who is the boss. Actually, to them, there's no boss. They are the boss actually. Yeah, and they actually prefer to lead by collaboration and contribution. As long as you contribute, you can collaborate. Yeah, they like to work with you. Right? Other than that, they don't value you, right? If you don't contribute and collaborate. Okay, and then I would like to move on to this. Yeah, effective engagement. BB is the baby boomers, the extreme, yeah? Because we do have baby boomers in this room. And the latest Generation Z, you see, the BB will say, listen to me. Everyone, please listen to me. Shut up, okay? Don't talk. Listen to me. No? So they don't listen to you really, yeah? But you need to go and play something to catch their attention, right? You gotta play something or you can show them something. They like visual a lot, yeah? That is why they learn from YouTube. It is true, really. In 2015 or 2014, I went to India, all right? And I'm so amazed with their culture. India, yeah, despite hearing a lot from the country, but I love their culture really, yeah. So one day I just went to a shop and I bought a sari. one sari. And I have difficulty, I don't really know how to tie, but so I asked the person, the assistant there, how do I tie this sari? I want to buy, but how do I tie? So she gave me a photo stack, A4 size paper, all the description, all words one. By the time I read also, I don't know already. Yeah. So I asked my daughter, so what do you think? Can you understand? She said, Mom, just go to YouTube lah. Just go YouTube and then you know how to tie already. Okay. So I bought the sari and I went back. The first day that I want to wear the sari, it's really true. I took up the A4 size paper, then I was thinking, how did I read this? And then I know how to tie it. Then I on the YouTube, really, I go and find one YouTube, and on it, I can get it tied 5 minutes. Really, very fast, easy to tie. 5 minutes. That's how then I realized, hey, that's how the Generation Z learn. I have one Generation Z in my family, so I know how she learned. So she will learn through YouTube. So when you want to engage with this Generation Z, you can use YouTube videos to help them to learn, and that's how they learn faster. And the baby boomers would prefer sit and listen. Can you please sit down and listen? All right? But the Z will be a noisy class where they cannot stay put and sit and listen to you. And they will stand up, and they will just go around. They want to try and see. They like to experiment, try and error. They are not afraid to fail. Yeah? So it's okay for them. If it's okay, wrong, right? We fail. It's okay. Yeah? The baby boomers one will say that I am a teacher. Alright? But the Generation Z will see them as a facilitator if they teach. Alright? And baby boomers will look for job security. Right? They teach here for 20, 30 years, yeah? The Generation Z, 3 years, 4 years, bye. So I'm going to go to other university to teach. So they like mobility, they like to try out new things, okay? And they like flexibility. So when you are working with the Generation Z, you must allow flexibility. You cannot be rigid, yeah? If you are very rigid with them, you yourself will get very frustrated with them. They don't care. You only get very frustrated. Okay? So don't land yourself into that situation. Okay? Baby boomers will tend to command, listen to me, this is what I should say, but then the Z one, okay, let's work together. Right? Even if it's wrong, they want to work together. Okay? And curriculum centered, and this is learner centered, they prefer learner centered. And a lot of times when we conduct exam, we will have closed book exam, all invigilated. Alright, we cannot accept when it's open book. Well, the Generation Z say no, it should be okay, open book. Because in real world, they are going to refer as well. They're going to refer to materials from the internet. And they will prefer the glass and the devices as compared to paper and pen. Okay, and this is one thing that you need to also note, the Z and the Y. Alright, the Z and the Y, there's a very slight difference, okay? But you must know, alright, the two things that they are less, I would say, they are worse lah. They are worse than the Y. A lot of Y here in this room as well. So if you look at your student or you look at your siblings who is Z, then the two things that are no good is they are less focused. Yeah? So you cannot keep them in the room or ask them to stay focused for a long time. They are no patience. Their focus span is very short. So you must realize that. The Y one still okay. They are still very focused for a long time. Less will bargain, right? The Z one, they don't care lah. Want to buy means buy already. Yeah? But the Y, no, I think we must go and look some more. Go for a few more shops, Let's download some vouchers, Yeah? So those are Y. They are more thrifty, alright? But the Z, no, they like, you'll just buy. Okay? So they're less with bargain. Okay? Y, I noticed, and it's true, alright? They are more careful. Okay? But however, Z has more other the better traits. like they are multitasker. Alright? Even they're less focused, but they can multitask, Sometimes we are so afraid. They can write something or do something, they can listen to music, and they still can FaceTime with a friend, with their handphone. And they are of early starters. Now, what is early starters? Early starters are, they go into the job, workplace or workforce much earlier. Some of them, they don't have a degree when they go in, but eventually they will, because they also very, emphasize on their education, but doesn't mean they must attend a university. They do online. They do at times, they do a lot of learning themselves online. Yeah? They are more entrepreneur. Yeah? Correct? And you can see a lot of this online business. Those are teaching, online or e-commerce or something like that. Yeah? You can see the young people, they are into this. Yeah? I don't know about Indonesia, but in Malaysia, if you go one day to the post office, just stand one corner and observe who are the ones that going into all the posts, sending their goods, online. Yeah, all the young people, really young. Sometimes you wonder, they don't work, they just do this, and they can survive. Yeah, and high expectation. Yes, they do have high expectation for themselves and other people. Yeah. And they prefer uniqueness. They are big time on individual. So that's why you see they use social media. Anything they do, they must tell the world. Yeah. So this is them, and they are more global because they are every second. Yeah. Okay. So I was thinking about helping you to create some online engagement tool. Just now you just use only, right, the Kahoot, right? But would you want to maybe, we still have some time, maybe, yeah. Would you want to create a Kahoot on your own? Would you want to do that? It's okay, tired already. Some say yes, some say no. No one maybe can take a walk and then come back. The yes one, maybe we can do a Kahoot. Would that be okay? So, yes or no? Yes, okay. Okay, those who say yes and want to create a Kahoot, what do you want to ask an audience? What do you want to ask? There must be something that you want to ask and then you want to put in a Kahoot, right? Okay, so we can actually maybe group into the same group, your 6 group, but those who wish to take a walk, alright, please go ahead. And you know which generation are that one, okay? Right? Never mind, it's okay. So the rest who are willing to create a Kahoot, or probably is new to Kahoot, it's okay. It's very easy to create. So what I want you to do, okay, go into groups, right? Decide maybe one, maybe we just do 1 Kahoot each, alright? So we have 6 Kahoot, alright? 1 Kahoot each, and then probably think about a question, a little quiz that you want to ask. Maybe ask this, just pretend want to ask this group, right, as your students, alright? And I want you to go and explore, okay? So, can someone volunteer to be the person who create the Kahoot? You got to log in, yeah? So please quickly go and log in. So you have to do Kahoot.com. Go to Kahoot.com, not IT, yeah? IT is when you play, alright? So go to Kahoot.com. Now I ask people want to go for a walk, nobody want to go for a walk. You can. Those who want to go for a walk, please go ahead. Yeah? The one that still want to stay here and create, at least try to create one. Yeah? Before you, if not, there's no benefit of this workshop. Let's create. And anyone? Okay? Try to log in. Sign up first. Okay, you got to sign up. Yeah? It's very easy. Those who have signed up, I think you get advantage because you already got the account. So next week when you want to do something, you just add on, okay? Can you sign up? Just one group, 1 Kahoot will do. Okay? You just need to key in your email address and then a password, okay? And there are 4 options. Whether you want to just do a survey or you want to do a quiz, or you want to get your students to rank something, yeah? Maybe try different thing. And I want people to share later on in the Kahoot, and everyone play the Kahoot together, okay? Just follow the instruction. It's very easy to use. You sign up first, and then you go and create a Kahoot. You want to log in using your Facebook also can, or you want to log in using your email. If you have a Facebook account, just log in or sign up using, yeah, and then you create. You can create plus, yeah. Few option. Create a new Kahoot. You've got a few options. You got quiz. Quiz means there must be a correct answer. Alright, like let's say you do a quiz, there must be a correct answer. But if you want to do something like mine, it is just a survey, no correct answer one. But you just want to find out how many people say A, B, C, that's all. Try quiz, maybe. Maybe type a question for the people here. Guess your favorite color or something like that. Then A is blue, then you just test whether the participant can guess correct. You know? Or post something. Or someone try jumble and see what's the meaning. I mean, you should, yeah? And see how it works. Can be anything, alright? Maybe you can say trial, right? Or tuber. Just this is a trial, right? So you're going to create a few questions under this Kahoot. Audience, you can put university. Audience, my university, okay. And then, yeah, okay, go. Description, just for trial. Okay. Okay, go. Okay. And your question. Okay. So what is your question? You have Kahoot before? Ah, okay. Okay. Got 10 questions. Have your students answered already? Okay, it's okay. Up to you. Don't put so many lah. You want to 100 no lah. Then people get bored already. Listen to the music also. You want to make them excited. Probably 3 questions enough. Yeah, it's up to you. Well, sometimes you can upload an image, right? Yeah, try. You gotta try. If you have any picture of you, maybe you want to upload and say, what is my age? Then let everybody, don't give the answer, like give range, give range. Then we can guess what is your age. So just try out. Anybody trying jumble? Try jumble or discussion? Yes, please. Later I share then we all can try. Anyone try discussion? Try some discussion option? Or everyone just follow me, do the survey or the quiz, Try.
Kamu sih bukan. Kalau disuruh makan sih. Ini satu-satunya yang benar.
Let's support our colleague here, and she has created a survey. Yeah, let's start with survey, and she has 3 questions. Let's play together with her. One more round, okay? Let's play with her, and later on we have the jumble. Yeah, it's a different Kahoot. Let's play. So I'm going to play as well. Let's go to Kahoot IT. Yeah, when you play, it's Kahoot IT. When you create, it's Kahoot.com. All right. Okay, are you at Kahoot.it?
Bangga sama Indonesia.
Okay, everyone try to support her, yeah? And let's play. Go to Kahoot.it and key in this pin number 977-4066. Okay, we have 1 player on board, 2. Where's the sound, yeah? No sound, What sound, No sound. Okay, 13, 14 players. I remember we got 50 players when we beginning. That was 2 o'clock. Now almost 4 o'clock. Then 40, becomes 50% only active players. It's okay. It's like that, really. Yeah. But I'm sure you can do better than that. 27 players. What happened to the 23 players? Okay, marking attendance for the second half. Okay, sleepy. Okay, we have one sleepy. What is that? Okay. Oh, there's a BB here. 34. Yeah, you can do better than that. Come on. Go in. Support your colleague, right? Yeah. I mean, students who volunteer to do this, yeah, you must support. Come on. 34 only. Where are the other 16? 16. No energy. Zero back already. Battery low already. Okay. Okay, 35. Can we make it to 40 at least? At least 40? You know, the 10, you know who, right? Okay, battery low already now. Come on, 5 more to go. Those who have not. Yeah, good. 36. Come on. Another 4. Come on. Those who have not locked in quickly. Yeah? 8. Why got 35 one? There's not 36. You drawn already. 8. Why got 34? Okay. Yeah, we have more. Okay. Okay, I think ready to go? Are you ready? Okay, let's start. So this is about a survey, right? What do you love most? Beach, mountain, park, and mall. Come on. This is so easy. No need to think so hard. What do you love most? You like shopping? You like beach? Or you like mountain? Or you like the park? Okay, a lot of people like mountain here. Very good. Right? There are also people who like beach, right? So beach and mountain. So boss, we have to tell Dr. Johannes lah. If you are organizing any team building, let's go to the mountain and the beach. That's what she's trying to tell the boss lah. Did you get her message? Oh, okay. So beach and mountain, okay? Those are the places where people like most. Okay, next question. What is your favorite food? Again, are we talking about organizing a trip or what? Okay. Western food, Chinese food, Japanese, and Indian. So next round, gathering, celebration. Please take note, whoever organizing the makan-makan, okay? Your friends say or your colleagues say they like what? Let me see. Where's the sound? No sound like no like that. Oh, they like Chinese food. So organizer, please take note. Alright, Chinese food. The next one will be the Western food. So don't go and order all this other thing. Because the majority likes this. Okay, next. We should have music. I don't know why no music. What sport do you like? Okay, what sport? Okay, let's have football, badminton, swimming, and running or walking. Next time you want to do team building or what games for the department or the school or the faculty, please take note. Oh, this one very fast. Okay. Oh, looks like less. Yeah. So low energy a bit. Just running and walking will do. Don't ask us to go and play all these games. So please remember running and walking. Okay. Thank you so much. Can we give a clap to her? Thank you so much. So you see, this will get your students very engaged with you. Alright? Yeah, especially the first class, you want to know them more. So this is the way to go. And next one, can I invite the Jumbo? Yeah, our colleague who actually designed a Kahoot on Jumbo. Maybe you want to try here. Give us some time to log in. And you get ready your smartphone. And she's going to flash the PIN number for you to key in. And you can play. No music, huh? How come the music didn't? Yeah. Log out. Go to that 3 dots there. Okay, log in. But one thing about all these apps, you must remember your username, your which email you use, and your password, you know. Okay, my Kahoot. What? Sign out. Okay. Oh, you haven't. Okay, sign out. You see, when I just while waiting for her. Okay, is she there already? Okay. Okay, get ready. The pin number is classic. Yeah. Okay. There we go. This music going on. 27, 23, 23, 7. 27, 23, 5, 3, 7. Jumble. This is different, so let's see the difference, yeah? Question 1. The order of select statement. What's that? What order?
Select statement in database.
Like very IS related, yeah? But Dr. Johannes, your 56% of your staff, or either they're too tired or they don't understand, right? Yeah, we have have to give the benefit of doubt. Doesn't mean really not. Low back already, low back. Okay, it's really low. Yeah, but basically it's the order. All right. So you have to select the order. So it looks like you have to select the green, and then the orange, and then the yellow, and the darker orange. Right? And 44%. I don't know how many people, 20 plus people answered, and almost half got it right, and the other one got it wrong. So you just want to probably test your student, the ordering. Okay? Okay, I think that's, let's go back to the PowerPoint. And I really encourage you to try Padlet. Well, there are other tools like Socrative, Pull Everywhere, Mentimeters, alright? They are almost the same concept, yeah? Okay. And the next thing that I want to, now you can relax already. Okay, can you just sit back? No need to go so straight up. Yeah, relax a bit. Yeah, but don't fall asleep, huh? Relax means just relax and just, look at the screen and, and can enjoy a bit lah. Don't need to be so tense up already. There's nothing going to pop up from the screen, okay? Well, the next thing that I want to talk about is flipped classroom, alright? Can I see a show of hand? How many of you practice flipped classroom in your class? Why like that? Like that. Okay. So quite a number lah, I would say about 60 to 65%, okay? Now, in fact, flipped classroom is not a new idea. It has been done a long time ago when the lecturer asked us to do something, to do some reading before they come to class, alright? But this generation, if you ask them to do some reading and come to class, what will happen? Nothing happen. They won't read. They won't read. Yeah? In fact, especially if they know you are not doing anything in class, lagi worse, they won't read anything. Yeah? So make sure that you actually carry out this flipped classroom in a correct way. Yeah? So if you have done it the wrong way, the students don't feel and don't value your flipped classroom. Okay? In fact, the flipped classroom will place the responsibility on the students in their learning. Now I want to show you this picture, a quick one, to summarize what is flipped classroom all about. Yeah? Before the class, in fact, a lot of people stop at the number 2. Actually, you should go to the number 3 as well. Before the class, students need to prepare to participate in the class. So you must give instruction for your students to prepare something to come into the class. If they don't do it, means they are not ready for the class. Now, when in the class, you must practice applying key concept with feedback. Now, you cannot ask them just to do it on their own, but you must be there to facilitate, yeah, and give them the feedback whether you're right, you're wrong, yeah. So that is very important. If you don't give the feedback, the students don't feel that they are learning. Alright? Now, after class, students check their understanding and extend their learning. That means there is an instruction or there is a little quiz that they can actually do to see whether they have learned or not. And that's very important. Okay? And they can extend their learning by checking with their friends or getting the feedback from you. Yeah? So they can actually extend their learning. So it doesn't stop in the class. So there is a pre, during, and a post. Okay, so that is called flipped classroom. Okay, what is this here? How come anyway, the picture doesn't seem to come up. Anyway, so in Curtin University, we have lecture capture, and I'm sure you have it here as well. The lecture capture is a camera installed in all the lecture rooms as well as the classroom. And we use this for flipped classroom. That means we don't conduct lecture anymore, but we use the previous lecture capture, all right, the last semester lecture capture, or maybe you purposely want to lecture capture it, and then you give it to your students to watch before they come. Yeah, that means they would have watched your lecture already. Yeah, and you do a lot of engagement in the class. So this is how our typical classroom looks like. Yeah, all this. So it is in this way, in a collaborative manner. Yeah. So the setting to me is important, the classroom. And we also have camera for clinical and smaller classroom venues. All right, this is for smaller classroom. And these are some statistics of our iLecture, all right, or lecture capture, just to let you know that we use that extensively, especially for flipped classroom. Okay, you can see that how many recordings per day and the views and so on. Okay, and of course, lecture capture, you don't expect students to view your lecture capture all the time, all the day. No, there are certain weeks, this is from really the statistics, there are certain weeks, week number, that you see the viewing is very high. And of course, if you look at this, right, this is the early years, and this is the recent one, okay, this is 2016, all right, and this is the earlier years. Of course, you say definitely because when we are increasing our camera, yeah, of course the viewing will be high. But if you look at the trend, it's still the same trend, you know, yeah, you see the up down one, it's still the same trend. So if you look at the peak, so these are the weeks where it's closer to exam. Now, this is first semester, this is second semester. So 1 year got 52, right? So this is when near to exam, they do last minute. So this is our learners, really, yeah? So you must make sure the lecture capture are all available towards the end of the semester or towards the exam. And again, I just want to relate back this to those who know what is Bloom's taxonomy, all right? This is the cognitive domain, where we have the 6 levels, right, from the lowest level to the highest level. And if you were to do flipped classroom, you are actually here, yeah, in the class, you are developing the higher level of learning, right, as opposed to the traditional classroom where you actually, you know, teach them all this in the class, but you ask them to do this on their own, right? So that's why sometimes they may get the wrong knowledge or couldn't make it, couldn't actually do this. But if you do flipped classroom, in the class, okay, you are actually developing the higher level, yeah, the Bloom's taxonomy. So we are shifting the lecturer's role, okay, from lecturing to facilitator, from teacher-centered to student-centered, and then we must have active engagement in the class, right? And I like some of you, the response that you make in your Padlet, right? What is excellence in teaching is actually motivating students, right? Only when students are motivated, yeah, you can actually make them learn, right? And please don't just teach content or knowledge. That one they can read. But most important thing, an excellent teacher or an excellent lecturer will teach the students learn how to learn. That's very important. Learn how to learn. Okay. And you know we are actually now at the 4th industrial revolution. We are actually at this today. Can you see? And we are talking about cyber physical system, robotics, and so on. The others like the mass production, which is the 2nd industrial revolution, and the computer and automation is already long gone. We are now at this 4th. So how does that affect our students and affect you as the lecturer? Alright? So we are all focusing on this. Can you see? That's why just now we asked a colleague say that, is future ready means, we don't even know what job will exist, which is true. We don't really know. But we know what are the skills that are needed. Yeah, you can see the first bullet point. I will share this slide with you, later on, and you can actually read through this. And this will change the way that we actually live, right? And also the way we work. Now you probably say we have to clock in this what time to what time, we have to travel to this campus and work. Very soon, you don't actually need to do that. Yeah, a lot of universities have moved away from all this physical, contact, clock in, clock out. We have to move away, really. But that one comes with professionalism. Okay, and I trust if you treat yourself as professional, right? You have to behave professionally lah. Don't abuse lah. Say ask you, go and do online, then you stay at home, do nothing. Okay, you can't. Those of things come with professionalism. Now jobs will disappear, all right? Others will grow. Jobs that don't even exist today will become a commonplace. Okay. Now, but of course, the skill set is important. Now, I want to show you this one. I don't know whether some of you probably have seen this, but this is a Hema supermarket by Alibaba. This is a supermarket in Shanghai, and in the supermarket you will have a restaurant, and this restaurant is served by robots. All right, and everything is using technology. Even the price tag here. If you buy seafood, you just need to have to scan, yeah, and you will see whether this seafood was here from which day already, and how fresh and how much. I don't know what is it. All the information is there, yeah, and you pay. You don't even have to bring money. You pay using your e-wallet, and this is where this robot will serve the food. All right. So you don't even need waiter, and also where are the skills there? Yeah. So this is the way to go, really. Yeah. It may not be so soon here in this region, but it is coming our way. We were very impressed when we ordered food through all those, the iPad thing, the screen. We were very impressed already. But this is even more advanced. So, and these are some of the skills that I want to show you that needed in that is few years ago. This is coming. All right. But if you look at it, right, some of it may not change, but you can see that we are still very wanting the problem solving. Well, critical thinking and creativity is there. You see number 2 here, and the number 3 is coordinating with others and people management. A lot of human is still involved, right, the top few skills, but here more on the problem solve, critical thinking and creativity, all right? And yeah, and please take note that even though we have the 21st century skills, but the character qualities is also important. Okay, like leadership, social cultural awareness. All this, we as educator, we must also educate our students. Yeah, a lot of this they can actually learn it on themselves. Yeah, and for me, 21st century educators. So these are the tips for you, all right? For you to be to claim yourself as a 21st century educator, you must look forward for the future. You must know what is coming. So you must keep abreast all the trends, ever-changing trends in technology, all right? And aware of the future career opportunities, all right, for your student, so that you can talk about it. Yeah, like for example, that supermarket, you can actually share with your students, next week, and say how they can actually, contribute to that. And uses the appropriate teaching technologies. So that's why we need to change the way we teach, really. Yeah, and of course, being an educator, we must be a master of technology in class. Even if you don't know, you have to learn. Really, you have to learn. Yeah. Nobody born, with all this knowledge. We have to learn. Yeah, I have to learn as well. Yeah, and knows how to collaborate. So just now I put you in groups and you started collaborating. Okay, so we must walk the talk. We must be the role model, and we must be adaptive. Now the curriculum that we have today, probably we inherit, right, from people who have done the curriculum many years ago. So we as the lecturer, we are empowered to change the curriculum, yeah, and of course the changing of a curriculum must be adaptive to the future. Yeah, and we ourselves must be a lifelong learner. Yeah? So even though, you have not played Kahoot before, don't want to create, want to take a walk. Yeah, but I think if you are willing to stay back, and which I think I really appreciate that what you have done, you are becoming wanting to learn. Yeah, so I think that was a really good sign. And you must be advocate for your profession as an academician. Okay? And yeah, I like the two quotes from these two gentlemen. Live as if you were to die tomorrow, learn as if you were to live forever. So that means you continue to learn, like as if you're going to live forever. Yeah? Because there are people who say that, I think I stopped learning already. If you stop learning, right, you start dying. Okay? That's what our friend Albert Einstein said. Okay? Yeah, and then I want to ask you, because that's what I didn't get. Yeah? Anyone know what is Binus University's graduate attributes? Well, I'll show you the curtain one. I know, curtain one I hide already. Anyone knows what are the Binus University's graduate attributes? That means, what are the soft skills that you want to develop in your students, in all your graduates? 6. What are those? Apa dia? Turn left, turn right, turn back, turn front. How? Leadership. Dr. Johannes. Leadership. Freddie, is it leadership there or not? Not there, right? Teamwork, yes. I agree with you, leadership. That's why I told Freddie, why is it not there? Leadership is not there. But unfortunately, but it is required. But anyway, teamwork, communication, yes, I saw. Problem solving, yes. Self-management, yes, I saw it. When I prepared this slide, I must say, I didn't see anything on your website. But this morning, Freddie showed it to me, so I remember there are 6. And 2 more? 1 more? Lifelong learning? No, not there, you know. Planning and organizing, very good. So you please remember the 6. If you can't even remember, how are we going to develop? Please remember by heart. Okay? If I'm your boss, every meeting I will ask you until you remember, okay? Anyway, it's good to remember, okay? Okay, and then these are some of the 5 really the reason for you to switch to student-centered learning, alright? So this is really for the students to make meaning of what they are learning. When they learn, they must relate to them. Don't go and teach them general things. Yeah? You may want to do flipped classroom, they can read on the general. But when you engage with them, it's about them. What they have learned, the IS thing, the concept, and all those things, how is it going to relate or affect them? Okay? And then students will retain what they learn longer. Now, by engaging with them, they can remember longer rather than just telling them, okay? And students will learn more than just the content, and chances are good students will change by what they learn. And this is important. This is how you impact the students. They will change their behavior by what they learn, and of course they love learning more. I'm going to skip this, yeah, because it's something that we talk about. And the next thing that I'm going to talk about, I'm going to share with you some distributed learning, which I feel maybe Binus can look into this, and I'm sure some of probably the programs have already done this, because you have online learning and just now you have WebEx, right? And then you distribute. Okay, now distributed learning, there are many levels. I want to show you this, yeah? It really shows that you have many levels, and the bottom level is more of the guided face-to-face, and the top one is really the independent, yeah? So distributed means if you have an institution here, you can actually share or distribute your teaching to another institution, individual, group of individuals. Okay? Like if you have a class and you have the instructors and the students in the class and you ask them to go to the internet and find information, that is also distributed but very low level. Okay? Here we have two institutions, alright, sharing learning, alright, which is quite common. But again, this is very confined, to me very limiting. You must be in the classroom. Let's skip a little bit. Let's say this one. This one is you are having a class, but other students from the same university can also join in. Right? This one is very independent. This is something like MOOC. If you understand what is MOOC, right? There's only one instructor doing from the university, but the students all come from all over the world, not even in the same university. So that is really independent and distributed. Now, and why do I say this? Because if you want to promote, right, learner-centered, you must create the virtual learning environment. Okay, yeah, because that is where the engagement, right? And I want to show you how we do it in 13. This is how we do it. This is actually our Malaysian campus. This is actually Perth. So they are actually sharing, and the distribution is not just lecture. In fact, the student, right, this is from Perth and there are students from Malaysia, they are in the same assignment group. So when we do presentation, yeah, even though they are in different countries, but when they do presentation, they are exactly like as if two person from Malaysia, two person from Australia, they are doing the presentation together. Yeah, so they can see each other. So this is what we are actually doing in Curtin, because we have a lot of campuses and we want our students to feel that there's no border, there's location is not important, there's no geographical differences. Yeah, we still can pair you in your assignment or your presentation, and we can do the presentation at the same time. All right. And yeah, so this is some action group, and then the case studies that they do. All right. So you see, we ask the students to bring their device. All right, and really we use the technology in teaching. Okay, and this more project presentation, and okay, and I want to show you even our staff development, our training. Yeah, sometimes we cannot afford to bring expertise or expert from Australia, so we will have them, you know, on the screen and train our lecturers. Okay, so we do. So for me, right, I take charge of the staff training as well. I always believe, right, if you want the students to learn that way, the staff must also learn the same way. Yeah, so even our training is using WebEx, or we call distributed learning. Okay, then a little bit more on MOOCs and MicroMasters. This is really disruptive. Yeah, so recent years we venture into MOOCs, yeah, and MicroMasters. You may want to think about this if you want to reach out to the international market. Okay, and we believe in education must be accessible to all. Okay, and we have created a lot of MOOCs. So these are our MOOCs, all right, and these are the newer MOOCs this year. Okay, and you look at the data. These are some data analytics. Yeah, so data, and these are some of the MOOCs. Now, if you look at the MOOCs registration or the enrollment, we have received 39,000 students all over the world, right, enrolled in this MOOC. Digital what? Digital branding and engagement is quite a popular MOOC. However, 639 people have the certification. That means they go for the assessment and they pay a small amount of fees, and they got the learning validated. Yeah, so that means in the future, you know, when Curtin offers some course, they can actually get this, and we actually will recognize this as credit. Okay, I don't know how many credit, yeah, but that will work out that way. So we see a trend of increasingly that people want to go for this. Yeah, and you'll be surprised. These are the Gen Z people all over the world. Okay, but you see, a lot of people like to do online learning, but in reality, there's still opportunity for them to get the learning validated. Okay, so this is Curtin, and MicroMasters are, after you have done your MOOC, right, you can stack the MOOC into MicroMasters. This is what we do. 6 MOOCs we combine, and we call them MicroMasters in the Internet of Things, which is actually very, very popular for us. And we have 3 MOOCs, and we stack together. We call them a collection. MicroMasters is actually a collection of MOOCs, and we label it, right, for human rights and marketing in a digital world. Now, this MicroMasters, I'll show you the requirement. Okay, where's the MicroMaster? Okay, so if you look at this, the MicroMasters actually give you the pathway into master's degree. Like for example, if you do a MicroMasters in human rights or Internet of Things, it will actually lead you to the Masters of in Curtin University. But we also have a leading pathway to pathway leading to a master's degree with other university like MIT, right? University College of San Diego, UBC, and UCB. Okay, so that can be done. In fact, a lot of people are trying to do this already. Yeah. So maybe, you know, if Binus would be interested, you can think about this. Yeah. And what is the teaching excellence? Again, it is multi-dimensional. Okay, we look at quite a lot of things, not just teaching, right? It's from design to assessment and so on. And please remember, teaching excellence for a university is not an individual effort. In fact, it is the whole faculty, the whole department. That's why I think it is good to bring everybody together. Okay? We must align to the university priority. I don't see this in your response. Yeah? You look more towards yourself, because all your response that you give me in the Padlet is talking about you and your students in class. But you should look at the bigger picture. What you do must also align to your university educational priority, your mission. Okay, can someone tell me what is your university mission? She's asking us already. Quiet. Okay, battery, low back. What is it? Come on, what is your university's mission? Mission, yeah, mission. Yeah, I know my Curtin and I know my tailors, even though I resigned from tailors already. I know the tailors very well. And I know Curtin. Yours what? Huh? Got or not? Vision is a world-class university in continuous pursuit of innovation and enterprise. Oh, your mission is very long, but that's how I got it from your website. Okay? So please remember at least some keywords when people ask you. If not, then how you relate? Again, you are not into teaching excellence, and not yet if you don't know your mission very well. Because every time you step into your class, whatever you do with your student, it must link back to all this. Okay? Yeah? So it's a tall order, really, like vision, you want to be a world class, you know. That means everything you do must be world class. Don't settle for the second best. World class, okay? So that's your vision. So if everyone align, definitely you can achieve. Alright? So now, first thing, remember what is your vision, mission. If not, please save it in your handphone or quickly go and browse your website. But I think the key words you must know. Yeah? Please remember that. And what's your values? Huh? Spirit. Yeah, what is that? S means? Yeah. Then P? Okay. I trust you will know, alright? So it is excellence, perseverance, and integrity, respect, innovation, and teamwork. So basically, I see this in you, really. I see this in you, and I'm happy that you actually subscribe to all these values, yeah? And do you know what is Binus' strategic plan? I point to the boss. Let him know. We all don't need to know. He knows, you know. Huh? Well, one day he changed, then how? Huh? You must also know what are the university priority. What's the plan for this year? Are we going into real time, big time technology, learning, and so on? So where is the action that support all this strategic plan? All right. So I'm just putting it. I don't know, but I'm just reminding you all that everyone needs to take an interest. Don't have ask Dr. Johannes where is the strategic plan? Next staff meeting, please show us. At least we know. Oh yeah, okay, the university is going for this. Yeah. And do you have a teaching excellence framework? Got or not? You look at me. No, better look down like no. Got or not? Got or not? Ada tak? Excellence framework. Then how do you know you are an excellent teacher? You claim to be excellent, then if the university don't recognize that this is the excellent, you shock sendiri only. Really, it's true. Never mind, if you don't know or don't have, I suggest that maybe Binus should start one. I mean, talk to someone who championed this and come up with a teaching excellence framework. That means define which area that you say we are teaching excellent, which area are we talking about, all right? We need to have one. A university, I mean a reputable one, should have one. So that staff would know, yeah, if you are talking about, yeah, I'm an excellent teacher, yeah, I do this, these are 7 areas, usually 6 to 7 areas, okay? And teaching excellence must be evidence and must link to research. Don't say you are an excellent teacher, but you never do any action research. You never find out whether Kahoot is effective for your class. You just use because, you know, someone gave a workshop, you just use. No, when you use, try to go and find out how effective. Get some data, get some survey, publish some papers, compare with different streams. Those are how you do research. Actually, it's not difficult, yeah? And it must be evidence. Collect evidence to show that you are an excellent teacher. Don't say just, you know, somebody say you are a nice lecturer. Okay? Who benefit? Okay, I think you got a few, but you didn't get all. Right? So I know you get students. That don't forget is you. You also benefit, you know. You as a lecturer, you benefit. Your peers will benefit. The nation will benefit. The university will benefit. And the society, in fact, everybody lah. Okay? So these are the people who benefit from your teaching excellence. So, you are so important, right? No bad, really, no bad, okay. So, I want to show you this slide, is to show you, you know, if you practice teaching excellence, you are so important. Everyone benefit from you, alright? You churn out good engineers, good programmers, you know, yeah, good managers, yeah? And why is teaching excellence so important? Alright? Yeah, because it benefits these people. Yeah, for students, yeah, we have student success and highly skilled and employable, you know, graduates. Okay? And for the university, definitely student retention, reputation, the branding, the ranking, everything will come. Okay? Yeah, it starts. And the lecturer yourself. Now, I put lecturer because if you don't see the benefit, you won't do it. Alright? So it is you that actually, you know, become the role model and have a fulfilling career and good chance for promotion as well. And reflection, when should we practice teaching excellence? Yeah, now. Why are you going to wait? Why wait? Don't wait now. If now you can do it, just start now. Don't wait next Monday, no need. Now, yeah? Yeah, it's a non-linear process. So it doesn't mean you are excellent now, you will be excellent forever, you know. Don't think like that. It's not going to be linear. You can be excellent now, but you will not be excellent forever. So you have to keep learning. How can we be measured, the teaching excellence? Okay, there are many ways. And I think some of you have written it, and I need to recognize the people who have written it in the Padlet. Some of you have got it right. Now, how do I know that teaching excellence has been practiced? Of course, by peer observation. I go into your class, I check your curriculum, I check your educational practice, student outcome, student results, student assessment. Don't say you're excellent but half the class fail, right? You cannot. You must be reflected in the student outcome. But of course, student outcome is not the only way. Don't interpret wrongly. My class 100% A's, very good. No, it's not. Maybe you are too lenient, alright? So, lecturer statement, evidence against your framework, your excellence framework is important. There must be something that you can measure against. Of course, student satisfaction and feedback, I saw that many in your Padlet. Reputation ranking, alright? So if your university is ranked very high, yeah, and that is really a measurement of the teaching excellence. And I think you got 5 stars in your teaching, yeah? And in the QS ranking. Awards received. Now please, I must encourage. I know lecturers are very humble people. Yes, you are. Yeah? Humble people means very shy and ask you to go for award. You shy, you know, list out all. But you have to. Really, international award and national award. Go for university award first. But if you can go for national, I'm sure Indonesia has. And also go for international awards, teaching or other awards. Yeah? And don't go for those awards that don't need a referee and so on. You must go for those, you know, can judge by peer. And it also measured by the dropout rates. Now, at your faculty, right? Every semester, what is the dropout rate? Okay, if its dropout rate is very high, definitely the teaching excellence is questionable. Okay, employability rate. So I heard about 80% people get employed or students get employed before they even graduate. That is very good. Yeah. Okay, I don't think I will do this, but I hope the faculty, you have time in the next, in the near future, can you group together and do a SWOT analysis? SWOT means your strength, your weakness, your opportunity and your threat. So usually I do this in a one-day workshop. I thought I'm supposed to do a one-day workshop with you. Anyway, so if you have opportunity, right, even as a department, you can actually do this. And this is a good exercise for you to reflect. Sometimes when we do this, we realize, oh, okay, so those are our strengths, those are our opportunity, yeah? And we can work on this. And of course, when we list down all this SWOT analysis, there will be a lot of things to do, but don't be ambitious, all right? When you get things going, just choose the top 3 to just do, and then you can come back and look at the list, yeah? So always come up with a list and the top 3, yeah? Like, we have 10 things to do, but which one to do first? We cannot do everything, right? We just do the top 3 that we need to do, and the rest, if you don't do, also never mind. Okay? Yeah, okay, and yeah, so that is the top 3 to do. Now, to sum up really, excellence in, okay, there's also leadership of teaching, alright? So we talk so much about excellence in teaching, excellence in learning, but what about leadership of teaching? Okay, so here we are talking about establishing credibility and trust. So if you want to be leader, alright, in your own, you know, group teaching and so on, you have to do 1 to 9, really. You got to involve students. You cannot make decisions on your own, alright? Marketing the department as teaching success. That's very important, alright? Building a community of practice. That means help other people, right, in advancing their practice as an educator, okay? And rationale for change, right? Convince people that we should change for the better, alright? Identify problems, but well, we have a lot of problems, right? If there's no problems, you and me, we have no job already. We will have problems, yeah? Just acknowledge it. Every time semester begin, we will have problem. Semester end, we will also have problem. That is why they need us in the university to solve the problem. Okay? So, however, when we have problems, we have to turn them into opportunities. Like if you see peer not teaching that well, alright? Help the peer. Okay, yeah, help the peer to be a leader. Yeah, you get to help your colleague, right, who probably face challenges in his or her teaching. Okay, and okay, call for action. What is the action? I don't say. That's why I say don't come here, relax 2 hours, and then that's it. Right? That is the call for action for all my workshop. All right. I would say that make the effort now. Right? Excellence in teaching, of course, not being the best lecturer, yeah, not just the best lecturer, but it's doing your best to engage your learners with the right attitude, okay, yeah, and it really shows it's not an individual effort, it's everyone's effort, okay, and yeah, if you do the SWOT analysis, then you will realize there are many gaps, there are many opportunities for improvement. And always remember, students' learning is our priority. If you have that in mind, I think you will make a very good teacher, all right? And yeah, and then that's the way we build the culture, okay? And okay, last picture is that if you think about the negative mindset, yeah, you will never want to work on it. But if you see opportunity and you see it as very positive, you will want to do it. So I'm going to end this workshop by saying, one reason people resist change is because, right? But sometimes you're surprised, right? Why some people take it positively, some people take it negatively. The negative people will think, why must I give up certain thing, my time, and so on, you know? So you will never willing to wake up. We are all human, we are not willing to give up whatever we have, yeah? So if we need to spend time to create Kahoot, right? So we thought, I don't want, yeah? But if you think that by spending another 10 minutes, but I can create that Kahoot, but I can turn the engagement in my class to very lively, that's worth it, all right? So you actually should talk about what you have to gain rather what you have to give up. I think that is my message for you. And with that, I will end this workshop. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much for Professor Tang for sharing today's. So I think this is a great opportunity for us here to hear about the topic today about teaching excellence. Maybe I have to give you 3 opportunities to ask the question if you want to ask the questions about anything about teaching and learning. Please have the question. Please raise your hand and online. Yeah. Oh, we have one question online. I think the defined generation like Y, Z, and Alpha is just like an equalization to every person's born in that year, because parenting style in its own take every difference for the person. What do you think about it, Prof. Tang?
Okay, thank you so much for raising the question for our colleague over the other side. All right, yeah, it's correct, but we define the generation by the year they are born, because in that situation, in that era, they actually learn quite differently. But I do agree parenting style will also affect. Now I know a few of my colleagues who actually limit the screen time for their Generation Z children, and I find that this is really good. Yeah, so parenting style is good, but when you do this parenting style, you must learn first what is the Generation Z behavior, right? If not, I think the parents will get very frustrated. Yeah, you may say I limit your screen time, but I think you must be fair to them. that don't say totally no screen time, but you just limit them, that's all. Because you want them to have the face-to-face or social time with you, right? Like for example, some of the parents limit like, dinner time, please put away your handphone. I think it's quite reasonable because that's where you want to catch up with your children, right? Rather than they just do message or do the screen time, right? Instead of talking to you. I think it's fair, yeah? So again, the parenting style also must match. I would say it's both ways. And the way that you do parenting, again, don't do just the commanding and so on. Yeah, you just need to negotiate. So a lot of times the Gen Z would like you to respect them as much as you want them to respect you. Because being an educator and learn so much about Gen Z, since my daughter is not around, I can tell you, I actually respect her more because like, instead of just telling her, please keep away your handphone during dinner, I said that, is it okay if we both or three of us agree that there's no handphone, during the dinner time? At least we can talk and catch up. After that, yes, we can, all of us take out the handphone and just, continue with our work. Now, so it's like you agree with them, you're asking them to agree with you, not that you command them, no screen time, no device, you don't do that, but you just use a different approach. So I quite agree with this parenting style, but I have to caution that the parenting style is after knowing the behavior of the generation. Thank you for your question.
Is there any questions for the second opportunity? Because the first opportunity are online questions. Is there any question? Pak Wibowo.
Thank you for your presentation, Dr. Tang.
Thank you.
I'm impressed with the teaching excellence statement that you mentioned. Is this teaching excellence statement applied to each teacher or the whole institution? Because teachers have their own style, their own ways of deliver material. So how do you say about it?
It applies to the whole university, but it needs effort from individual, every lecturer. So when we talk about teaching excellence, we are actually referring to the practice in the particular department, in the particular faculty, in the particular university. So everyone needs to contribute. We cannot be saying that, hey, this university, is ranked 5 stars in teaching, so considered as has teaching or practice teaching excellence. But 50% of the staff, yeah, some of them they are really good, but some of them they are really lousy. So that kind of separation cannot, you just cannot happen. So what we should do is to narrow the gap. So the leaders, the academic leaders in the university must constantly improve the quality of teaching, the quality of learning, and narrow the gap. So as long as you narrow the gap, it's okay. But we cannot expect everybody to be excellent, yeah, because we are human. I always tell that, because we deal with human, we have shortcoming, but as long as we continuous, this practice is actually continuous. Okay, and as I said, even if you are an excellent teacher today, maybe next year you may not be an excellent. So it's really a continuous effort. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Professor Tang. Is there any question? Last chance for you if you have any questions. Yeah.
Yes. Yes,
thank you for the very delightful presentation. So speaking of reflections, so you said that Indonesia in particular is not very familiar for us to the reflections, and so the question is, how do we encourage students to write reflective writing, since this is not part of our culture yet? So yeah.
Okay. Reflection, there are many levels, but the easiest that you can start with is just do a 1-minute paper. All right, 1-minute paper has been practiced by many educators. 1 minute paper is that you just spend 1 minute at the end of whatever you do or your lesson and ask 3 questions only. Don't ask so many questions, and don't just ask 1 question and then people are blurred, right? So what you need to do is guide them. That's why I say, the lecturers need to guide learning, all right? So 3 questions. Usually the 3 questions is like, what have you learned? That is reflect. If students can write down what have they learned in your session, I think they have actually got something. But that's not good enough. What have you learned, all right? And what have you learned? How can you apply your learning? Yeah, that means whatever that you have learned, how can you apply it? If students can tell you some examples how they can apply it, that's very good. And the third one is usually we want to get some feedback from the students if this session is to be conducted again, how do you think that it should be conducted differently, yeah, to make sure that the learning is optimized. So you can actually get this kind of feedback. So usually I will ask 3 questions, right? So what have you learned and how you can apply it, and if this thing were to be repeated, what can I do, or the lecturer, what can the lecturer do to make the learning much better for the student? So the third question is basically for the lecturer, but the first 2 is to see whether the students have learned. So basically this is very simple, a 1 minute paper where they can just give you a piece of paper or they can text in the palette or whatever, and everybody can see. You will enjoy reading those reflections rather than, I have to mark again or all this. So don't go into that, Usually reflection is something that you should enjoy reading. I enjoy reading a lot of reflection of even the participant in my workshop or even my students' work. Okay? Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for Professor Tang. Give applause for that. So we like to give appreciations. Thank you.